probably like 365 days out of the year, you're gonna get about 300 eggs. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to get that trailer out the stuff, but they can leave the trailer where it's at. I was used to the city, and I was used to the helicopters. I was used to the police. I was used to the gunshots. I was used to that shit. You know what I mean? I'm still getting used to peace and quiet.
People went crazy on the last video we did with you, you know, homesteading, and a lot of people were inspired and just love what you're doing. It's very positive.
Yeah.
And have you gotten a lot of response from people seeing what you're doing now?
Oh yeah, a lot of feedback. A lot of people want to tap in. Everywhere I go, they say, "Man, keep up the good work." You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing. You know, like I said, the ones that's really in the streets, the niggas that's really going through the struggle. If you're really going through the struggle, and you see a nigga like me doing what I'm doing, you like, man, nigga, it's all good, nigga. I see you, nigga. I see you. You know,
Yes.
going through the struggle. But if you ain't going through the struggle, you can't relate to this. You know what I mean? So I had to go through the struggles, and I went through business. Like I said, I had every business I ever had was successful. You know what I mean? I quit doing business by choice. You know what I mean? I didn't get put out of business. I got tired of paying landlords. You know what I mean? So I stopped doing business, and I still do business on the internet. I still do business without a brick and mortar. You know what I mean? So I was having multiple brick and mortars, and I'm paying all this overhead, paying all these employees. Now me and wifey do the same thing, make more money, less overhead, less employees, and it still work, you know. So
How long did it take you to get used to this? Or were you off top loving this whole vibe?
I wouldn't even say I even got used to it yet, you know what I mean? Because every day you don't know what it's gonna bring, though. You know what I mean? I enjoy every day of it, but me saying I'm used to it, yeah, I can't say I got used to it yet. You know, I was used to the city, and I was used to the helicopters. I was used to the police. I was used to the gunshots. I was used to that shit. You know what I mean? I'm still getting used to peace and quiet. I'm still getting used to not having to look over my shoulder. So you know what I mean? So yeah, I really say, yeah, I ain't got used to this yet. You know what I mean? It's a good feeling though. It's the best feeling I've ever had in my life. Yeah, the best freedom I've ever had. You know, this best feeling I've ever had. Just be able to wake up and just do what I want to do today. Like next week I'm going to Florida. You know, then I'm doing back to Detroit. Then after Detroit, then we doing North Carolina. You know, so just being able to travel and do whatever I want to do. Like I tell people, I ain't rich, but I am rich because anything I want and anything I want to do, I do it.
Yeah.
So you tell me, I might not have it in the bank, but if I say I'm going to Florida next week, I'm gonna be in Florida next week.
That part.
You know what I mean? So my life is faith, all faith. Big boy.
And you say you're doing comedy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why.
So when's your next comedy show? You ever do comedy in LA?
Well, I started at the Comedy Act Theater. So I started I used to bring Chris Tucker on stage, Martin Lawrence, Honest John, Faison Love. You know, I was in that whole little arena. So they went and did movies, and I went to prison. So,
oh shit!
So when I came home from prison, I did a little bit of comedy. I took second place in the comedy competition, and I got discouraged, and I just started doing music. So I started focusing on Nipsey and his music. So so when I came home like that first time, instead of getting right back into comedy, I focused on music. Yeah. So now I'm back on the comedy though. But Nip always said, "Man, get back on your comedy." You know that was always my heart. I never wanted to be a rapper. You know, I just rap because the homies like my raps. You know what I mean? I never inspired to be a rapper.
Man, but you funny as hell. We be over here laughing like a motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah, I'll be having fun. So yeah, at Detroit I had fun. You know, we had a small little crowd. You know what I mean? Had some janky promoters, but we went out there and everybody that showed had a good time. And I took a little fade with this MMA fighter. He was good. He was good. I went around with him. I think he might went maybe a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. But I was like this. He was sitting there like this. He was not breathing, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was breathing, but you know I smoked bud too, so I was huffing and puffing. But the little youngster, he didn't break a sweat.
But
Sir.
we see you got your father out here, man.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So what part of the land he gonna be at?
Well, I gave him I got 5 acres, so I gave my dad an acre, and I gave my wife's dad an acre. So they got 2 acres. Then then the other 3 acres, my acre.
Have they met before?
There are all the women have met. The men haven't met yet.
Men haven't met yet.
Men haven't met yet. So that we're working on that coming up real soon, real soon.
That's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
But at least they got a spot to all come kick it.
Yeah, but her mom and my grandma and my mom and her dad that met my grandma and everybody that met. So just the last people got to meet. So,
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So we good.
And we had a little bit of a stressful moment bringing in the RV today.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be the 4th one. No, that's 5.
Did you ever have that problem yet? With cars getting stuck?
All of them. Yeah. Everything that got stuck out here. That RV got stuck. That got stuck 2 or 3 times. Yeah, you get stuck out here. If you get off of the main road. You know. So all these roads in here I built myself. So
would you compact it or something?
Yeah. So most of the time when it rains, I just go around in my truck and I scrape it and pack it down, just go round and round and round. That's how I would start the road. So but when the summer comes, the heat comes and it makes the sand looser. So in the wintertime, you don't have this problem. But when it get hot out here, the sand
get looser.
You get looser.
Oh, that's how the shit works.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I heard you you're supposed to be fixing up Malik's shit.
Oh yeah, well, property. A couple people, Malik, Henry Tillman, a few people want their land done. So yeah.
I think Baby Gangster too.
Okay. Well, once you get started though, once you get started on this, man, you'll be surprised on once you meet your neighbors. Like my grandma said, meet your neighbors. My dad said, go meet your neighbors, meet your neighbors. So I started meeting neighbors and started linking up with a couple people out here in this community. Railroad ties, all these different type of things that I need. I just been getting them. Just they say, oh man, come on, pick them up. Just come pick it up.
It's a real community over here.
Yeah. Just farmers and people that live off of the land, we help each other. Like Malik needs some stuff. I'm like, man, shit, what you need? Because I started off with these fences. I'm not using those fences no more. So I can donate it to the next guy, and he can go ahead, put his little fences up, and get some permanent fences. Donate that to the next one. Keep on going. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of stuff that's laying around that I started with that I'm not using. That now I can donate to somebody else.
And you did you gave us a little tour, man, but you got the new chicken coop and you got the garden set up.
Yes, sir.
You be moving fast.
Yes, sir. Go hang out with the chickens for a minute. Y'all like the chickens though, there.
What kind of chickens are those? They're like different are those different type of chicken?
Only one I know is that white one, the Easter chicken.
Easter chicken.
They got their own spot.
And this is the coop.
That's where they be laying their eggs at right there.
You got the egg.
They ain't scared either.
Oh, thank you.
Look at him. Friendly, look how friendly he is. Come here.
Yeah, this brother got a real chicken coop.
Yeah,
how many eggs do y'all get it?
4 a day.
From each egg? From each
Yeah. So you're gonna get probably like 365 days out of the year. You're gonna get about 300 eggs.
Dang.
Yeah, you may miss like 60 days, 30, 40 days, but they're on there every day. You know where the food at.
And you got fresh eggs.
Yeah, you see, got the little 3 green ones up in there. See them 3 green ones up in there.
Yeah, I ain't never seen a green egg.
Fresh ones.
Damn.
Yeah, so I got that white chicken shit. That white chicken shit, Easter chicken. She lay green, she lay pink, she lay blue. She like all color head. Yeah, I done got stuck everywhere around here. Everywhere.
It's pretty common, huh? So what's the trick to get out of this one?
Well, the main thing I noticed, you don't dig it out. Don't dig.
Uh-huh.
The main thing is to jack it up, stick something under it and go out. You know, if you dig, you're gonna get deeper and deeper and not going nowhere. Trying to jack it up, that's called stuck in the desert using the tools you got. So crazy, I took my jack around the corner and everything I needed, so on my trailer, I dropped it off around the corner.
Wanna go pick it up?
Ah, man, I may have to, man. Well, my boy at work right now, so that's the problem. Shit, what other jack I got?
These your folks? These your folks?
No, my pops, that's my dad. Pops buying this RV.
Oh.
He's gonna drop it off.
Oh, they came to drop it off.
Yeah, he's gonna drop it off and got stuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pops Deuce finna be. This is a family compound for real, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when I first got to this property, I was in my truck. I came over here, I was on the thing, and I got stuck like right here. First place I got stuck on the land, then I got stuck over there. I said, I'm gonna build my house right here. So this is where the house going.
So what is this?
These water going these is water totes. So I was gonna build some sand houses made out of sand.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got these water totes, I said, you know what? Let me frame my floors. See, now I can do this stuff. Framing for the floor. So I'm gonna do concrete. Then I'll put my floors down. This is the frame for the floor. So like I said, I got hardwood floors. I got some marble floors for the bathroom. So this is just like the beginning foundation. Yeah, 360 out. See them views, 360. See them circle all the way 360. I got mountains full 360 circle. I'm building a bedroom 360. That way I can sit in my bedroom with this glass ceiling where I can look up, look at the stars at night. Yeah, it's where it's at, boy. It's what I'm doing. Building.
Man, you got it.
Yeah.
You got any new plans?
Really shit, I'm just I'm building other than that. I build lowriders, during the week I'm building lowriders and I'm farming. So I got a couple clients with my lowriders. So I build custom lowriders for the clients, going state from state, doing the guns down, gloves up. So we just did Detroit. I did stand-up comedy in Detroit. Went out there.
You doing comedy?
Oh yeah. Been doing stand-up comedy. So yeah, that's where I started off doing comedy. That's where Nipsey first got on stage at one of my comedy shows. Yeah.
For real?
Exactly. So nobody I got part one of my book. I put the book out first.
You did now tell us your name history because I see the video where it say Kev Mac.
Yeah. That was my rap name. That was my rap name. Yeah.
And is there association with the Kev Mac that do Kev Mac videos?
Exactly. That's Big Kev. I'm Little Kev.
Wow.
Two different people.
But so you Little Kev, and that's Big.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the actual Kev Mac video is your big homie.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
And then you big Thundercat too.
Exactly. So when
And
I
then
came out from
Nipsey
prison, I was like, well, I'm the big homie now. So, I got me some little homies.
was Nips your first little homie?
You know what? It's about four of them that year. It's about four of them. I named all four of them that year. And Nip, listen, I tell Nip, do your music, man. Quick, cut that gang banging out. So I watched about 4 or 5 different people go like different routes, and I seen maybe like 2 out of the 5 is still living.
Damn.
So yeah. Well, Nip was one of the ones that went to the next level. But we losing too many good ones though. You know what I mean? The ones that really count, the ones like Fats, Dominique, homies that really matter, we losing. So
Mhm.
we outnumbered by all the faulty people. Like my dad said, when bad men make laws, good niggas become outlaws. So now right now the majority is all these fake people. So you got just a small minority solid individuals that's really anybody that's ever been in the streets or been to prison, really was active in the streets, you're gonna be teaching people to get out the streets. You know what I mean? So the ones that's trying to get you still in the streets, they not really from the streets. Most of us that's really from the streets, we trying to get out the neighborhood.
What's up with you and 600s fight?
It's supposed to be June. It's supposed to be June. I've never seen somebody work so hard to prove they was from a hood. You ain't from over there. So I've never seen somebody work for the last 4 or 5 years to prove they was from somewhere, then disrespect the hood that you ain't even from. That's like it got to be some mental issues going on there. You know what I mean? That's just like the most stupidest shit I ever seen on earth. You know what I mean? For the last 4 or 5 years, you've been trying to prove that you from over there.
Don't make
Then
sense.
then everybody know you an imposter. And now you gonna go ahead and disrespect the real niggas that's from over there? That don't make no sense.
But the fight is
June 13th. June 13th, I think we're gonna be St. Louis, or I think it's gonna be St. Louis. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be St. Louis. So I'm interested just to see if the dude could even make it that far or even gonna show up. You know what I mean? That's that. You know what I mean? So I'll be sitting there like this. This is gonna be interesting. So
are you even training or do you even care to train for this dude?
I train anyway. Not really train for that. Not really training for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a big old goofy nigga that want to box or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm a street fighter, so the difference with me is I got more heart. So if you want to box, we'll go box. That's not an issue. You know what I mean? So yeah, I ain't really did too much training for this dude. You know what I mean? Other than look at some TikTok videos. That's about it. Look at some TikTok videos. That's about it, man.